Welcome back to the channel. Today's a special one. We've got our hands on the highly anticipated 2026 Chevy Chevelle SS. That's right, the nameplate that once dominated American muscle car lore has returned, and we're going to dive deep into every inch of this machine. From the sleek new exterior to the heart-pounding performance under the hood, there's a lot to talk about. So buckle up, because this one's going to be a ride. Let's kick things off with the first thing anyone notices, the exterior. At the front, the Chevelle SS proudly blends retro inspiration with aggressive modern styling. Chevy didn't shy away from paying homage to the original 70s-era Chevelle. You'll immediately catch the squared-off grille design with sharp chrome accents and deep blacked-out inserts. The split LED headlights give it a piercing stare, flanked by muscular hood lines that draw your eyes inward to the SS badging. And yes, that hood. It's vented, not just for aesthetics, but for cooling performance, hinting at the power beneath. Moving to the side, the proportions scream American muscle: long hood, short deck, wide stance. It rides low, and the pronounced fender flares make it look like it's flexing even when standing still. The 20-inch alloy wheels come standard, but optional forged 22s with performance rubber take things to another level. The side profile is clean but aggressive, with a subtle crease running from the front fender to the rear haunches. And depending on your trim, you'll see either chrome accents or a blacked-out stealth package that dials up the attitude. Swing around to the rear, and that classic Chevelle DNA is unmistakable. The quad taillight setup, now fully LED, is a clear nod to the past. The rear bumper sits tight against the body, housing a set of large dual or optional quad exhaust tips that are anything but shy. The SS badge once again sits proudly on the rear decklid, framed by a subtle ducktail spoiler that adds downforce without ruining the retro-modern balance. It's not just good-looking, it's confident. Now, stepping inside is where you really start to appreciate just how far the Chevelle SS has come. The cabin is a refined blend of muscle car nostalgia and 21st-century tech. Slide into the driver's seat, and you're greeted by heavily bolstered sport buckets, wrapped in perforated leather and suede, with red contrast stitching and embroidered SS logos. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed and chunky, with tactile controls and magnesium paddle shifters tucked behind. The dashboard layout is clean but performance-focused. Chevy has gone with a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster that's customizable, with track modes, G-force meters, and real-time telemetry. In the center stack, a crisp 13.4-inch infotainment touchscreen handles wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, navigation, and Chevy's latest performance app suite, allowing you to log lap times, monitor temperatures, and even adjust suspension settings on the fly. Below that, physical toggles for climate and drive modes feel solid and purposeful, not gimmicky. Rear seat space is adequate for a coupe, not spacious, but certainly usable. Materials are a step up from what you might expect, with soft touch surfaces throughout, aluminum accents, and optional carbon fiber trim that feels genuinely upscale. Ambient lighting, a premium Bose audio system, and wireless charging all round out an interior that doesn't just look good, it makes you want to stay in it longer. Under the hood, this is where the 2026 Chevelle SS really starts talking. There are two main options: a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 producing 650 horsepower and 640 pound-feet of torque, or an even wilder 7.4-liter naturally aspirated V8 available in the limited, Heritage Edition, making over 700 horsepower. Both engines are paired to either a 6-speed manual for the purists or a lightning-fast 10-speed automatic with launch control, 0 to 60. In the low 3-second range, quarter-mile, mid-tens, depending on setup. The chassis has been completely reworked with a stiffer structure, magnetic ride control, and performance-tuned suspension. Despite its muscle car roots, this thing corners with serious confidence. Steering is tight and responsive, and thanks to the updated electronic limited slip differential, power delivery to the rear wheels feels precise and controllable, even when you push it hard. Brembo brakes come standard, giving you the confidence to stop this beast just as quickly as it takes off. When it comes to pricing, Chevy is clearly aiming to undercut some of the European competition while offering more performance per dollar. The base SS starts around $58,000, which already gives you a well-equipped monster. Step up to the SS Premium with adaptive suspension, carbon accents, and track goodies, and you're in the $70,000 range. The Heritage Edition, Expect it to come in limited numbers, well north of $90,000, but you're getting one of the last true V8-powered American muscle legends, with serialized badging and unique styling cues that make it collectible from day one. As for suggestions, if you're serious about driving, not just looking good, go for the manual. It brings the car alive in ways an automatic just can't. But if you want the best of both worlds, the 10-speed is no slouch. We'd recommend opting for the performance pack with upgraded cooling, brakes, and the active exhaust system, not just for performance, but because that soundtrack is worth every penny. Also, if you live somewhere with rougher roads or winter conditions, consider the optional adaptive suspension. It softens up nicely in comfort mode while still offering track-ready stiffness when needed. So what do we make of the 2026 Chevy Chevelle SS? It's more than just a revival, it's a statement. In a time where electrification is sweeping through the industry, this car stands its ground. It's unapologetically loud, fast, and full of character. Chevy has managed to build a modern muscle car that respects its heritage without being trapped by it. It delivers the kind of visceral driving experience that's getting harder and harder to find. Whether you're a longtime muscle car enthusiast or someone just looking for a raw, analog thrill in a digital world, the Chevelle SS delivers. And it delivers hard. That's going to do it for today's review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Chevy Chevelle SS, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you buy one, or is the era of big version 8S behind us? Thanks for watching, and until next time, drive safe, stay passionate, and keep the rubber on the road.